The end of the day for Jared Guest, presumably, after 2 drives. The message from Chris Merritt to Guest was, hey, you're hot, you stay out there.
2 3-and-outs is not hot.
3-and-outs, that's correct. They had, they had the first down on the first drive. It was Bailey Lash that caught it, but the freshman Brennan Meyer out for Bryant. As up the gut is Kedzior. Bring up second down. Now, Brennan Meyer, the freshman who wears number 4, from Frisco, Texas, went to Wakeland High School, was a standout there. He's started 4 games today. It was Monmouth, or this year rather, Monmouth, Richmond, Stony Brook, and Maine. Was the CAA Rookie of the Week for a great performance against Stony Brook a couple of weeks ago. It was a 3-touchdown effort for 338 yards, 28 for 39, that's 72%. He's got some bones, as Kedzior fighting for some yardage. Well, to go back to Brennan Meyer here, Tim, this is a guy that we can clearly see has the right tools in the toolkit. He's got a great arm, good pocket presence. He's a pocket climber instead of a scrambler.
Yes, yeah.
What have you noticed about his game while he's been out there?
He looks like a couple of quarterbacks that have been successful here. Reminds me a little bit of Charlie Granatel and then some guys that have followed him. And that he just needs live reps. And you're not going to get some of those in practice. They try to simulate as best they can. But he's got to go out against other teams. He's got to get hit. You got to see him get up. His teammates got to see him get up.
A couple of weeks ago, a controversial decision by Coach Merritt against Stony Brook to go for 2. He had told us, well, that was going to happen regardless. We were going for 2. We've been burned by that too many times in the past.
Really have.
Meyer, it's an RPO. He hangs onto the ball a little bit too long, and Dylan Kedzior couldn't grab it, as this time the pass to Kedzior sails high. It'll be another 3-and-out for Bryant here. But he, when we pressed him about it, hey, was that, what didn't he do right? He said, well, we wouldn't have, it's important to know, we wouldn't have been in that game without his effort for 4 quarters. We would not have been in that situation.
No, he played great, and I just missed a read. I mean, it's just one of those things. He hands it off, and he should have pulled it and tossed it, and had Rosario one-on-one and half the field to work with, and he makes a bad read. And it is what it is, part of growing. In the offseason, hey, coach, what do I need to work on? Oh, let's put that play up. And
Merritt, as we were saying, did not mince words. When 4 o'clock rolls around today, the keys to the offense are Brennan Myers. So he's got to be ready to go. He was very clearly aligned with you, Tim, as the kid just needs reps. We're going to go out of our way to give him some. They used him as a goal line back over the years.
Short yardage guy.
Yes. Will never rip off any real long runs, although his longest of his career was this year at 15. Meyer with the pocket collapsing. He'll find Clark now, who's brought down just past the 50 and a real low hit on Ryan Clark.
I got his bell rung a little bit. Does a nice job. Quarterback does a nice job extending the play, gets out of the pocket and dumps it off. Clark does a nice job getting behind his pads, picking up the first down. Solid tackle
and a solid gain for Bryant as well. They're in the Rhode Island part of the field here as Ruggieri with a quick slant is brought down for about a 7-yard gain. His first catch of the day.
Yeah, it's off the line cut, right? So it's a 3-step drop. That's one of those ones the ball's got to get out of your hands. It's a 1-read play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Gain of 6 for Ruggieri. Again, he's 41 yards away coming into today for 2nd overall. He leads the FCS in total receiving touchdown this year, as you can see on your screen. 14 in his 11 games.
Bryant's unbalanced here.
2nd and 4 with Ruggieri in motion. The fake handoff, and Meyer to the left side. Tristan Riley hauls it in, and he falls down. Made sure the defensive back knew what he did afterwards, and they're back on the field. First down.
It's one of those things. It's like I don't get it. Just get up. You made a first down. Nice. That's what you're supposed to do.
Quentin Hunter Colvin on the coverage there, and you see that at the. He'll replace him. It brings up 3rd and 13 after the incomplete pass and the 3-yard loss. Meyer climbing the pocket, finds it out to Ruggieri, and he's brought down for a first down. See, you have those flashes that the kid has the IQ to climb the pocket, as you see here. Everything collapses, he finds a hole, finds his WR1, and he makes the play.
And most freshmen in that place are going to run it, right? I'm here, I got to go, and they're not going to get the first down. he has the patience to let the route to develop.
I was going to say, that's a sign of a patient quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, for a freshman to do that, he's been coached really well.
Chris Merritt said he's probably early on got the best QB arm inside the room of anyone that's walked in there in the past 4 or 5 years. Of course, he had Zevi Eckhouse last year.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
He wasn't a
power guy.
Right.
He placed it. He's a great quarterback.
He was an excellent quarterback. He was a run and gun kind of style. Not the biggest guy on the field. Meyer a couple inches on him. He certainly has a better arm, but he's just raw at this point. So a do-over it'll be. 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line for Bryant. Play action. They'll go to the end zone where Drew Montez is there. Over the shoulder, touchdown.
Oh, snap.
Drew Montez with his 4th touchdown of the year. His 2nd in the last 2 games. Montez with a great over-the-shoulder play.
Yeah, just a great route, gets it inside, and then works back out for the out route. I thought he could have handed that off and have been a nice run play. He pulls it, whatever he saw, he learned from that overtime game. But give him credit, that's a nice throw. From this hash to the far side boundary.
Bryant takes their first lead of the day against Rhode Island, 7-6 here in the 2nd quarter. Apologies for the error on the screen. Jake Zimmer alongside Tim Lynch. Thanks for joining us. Well, Brennan Meyer's 2nd drive, pretty promising for Bryant.
Yeah, no, he gets him going a little bit, right? Comes off the bench. Obviously, the coach is like, hey, this is one of those things. We'll give you a shot, young guy. Let's go figure it out. And, it's nice when the Clark comes in, they get that first down. They convert. Just guys get a little momentum going and obviously get a little juice, and they get happy about it. And then the opposite line blocks well. And able to come through with a nice throw. I mean, that was a good hard throw into the win.
To back up for Brees McKendy, who couldn't go for the back half of the year due to an ankle injury. Chris Merritt said he wanted to play, but he looked like an 80-year-old man running around, so that didn't happen. Here's Meyer. He'll take it by himself, and he'll bring up a first down. Flag comes down after the play. It'll be more than likely a late hit on Meyer, who indicated he was sliding, and Rhode Island made the hit anyway. Chris Merritt was talking about all those penalties that he can't accept. False start came up. He said most false starts are when all 5 linemen are moving, but one starts quicker. Those I just cannot accept. Meyer to Ruggieri through traffic, a contested catch as Ruggieri keeps on going.
Nice little corner route. You get the underneath route, and you got the route clearing out over behind him.
Well, Ruggieri with that catch is now 2nd all-time on Bryant's receiving list. And the 2nd quarter, where he found Meyer. 3rd and 6. Empty back. URI jumped early. Free play for Meyer. He's going to go against Montez, who makes the contested catch. They caught a man that jumped early. It was A.J. Pena.
Yeah, that's great coverage. Right? He was right there. Just the throw that comes in underneath at the back shoulder. Fade.
So the offense against Pena has declined. Bring up first. Blessing and a curse to have Landon Ruggieri as well. He'd bank on to make that catch.
Right.
Not everyone can do that. 3rd and 10. Meyer looking for Ruggieri this time. He'll make the catch. He's brought down quickly at the 45-yard line. It's a first down for Meyer.
A big play on 3rd down. Nice stop, little wheel stop route. Basically, he turns up field like he's going to run up a fade. Sits and stops. Well designed play. Good call by Coach Mayer.
Just a look at the replay as he scrambles, rolls, and Ruggieri, you see him come back. 4th quarter's underway is on 3rd down. Mark Taglieri, 14:27 on the clock. Bryant the big break after the reverse call and the fumble. There's Landon Ruggieri wide open. It's a first.
And there's that arm we're talking about, right? That's where he steps in. He's able to set his feet on that one and able to hit the stop route.
Just showing such great shades of athleticism this whole day is Meyer. You have to like what you've seen from him as a freshman.
Yeah, just that one real bad mistake, and I don't know if that was his fault or the receiver's fault. So
Bryant going with the wind here. Gusts are getting up there. 40 miles an hour. Those clouds you can see in your screen are cooking. Aldrich Doe. He's brought down for a gain of around 5. His first reception of the day. URI defense gobbles him up. Bryant in the red zone.
another quick play, right? Off the line cuts. Quarterback does a nice job getting out of his hand quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 6. Bryant has shaved around 2 minutes off the clock here in the 4th. Meyer dropping back. Looking for Ruggieri again. He finds him and he's pushed out. Bryant knocking on the door.
That's a nice job. You can see with the motion. You're not going to see it here, but it's a nice job throwing it. It gives him plenty of room to go get it.
I thought he would go to the flat to Taglieri the way it came out, but some good vision. The winds are vicious, according to public address.
Yeah, mean winds coming in.
Tristan Hobbs. All right, so it's 3rd and goal. Ball's on the 14. Trips left. It's Doe, Riley, and Ruggieri on the left side. Montez, the lone wide out to go to Ruggieri. Touchdown! Not an overly complex draw up for Bryant, but Ruggieri just uses his speed and quickness to free himself up.
Yeah, I can't believe they ran this defense. It's just, you got Ruggieri 1-on-1 and cover 0. They got a guy that can probably double him with, and they don't double. I don't understand why you would double him in that situation.